back in Byronshire. Sorry about that. Get that fixed as soon as possible. Byronshire is the only town I've ever been in where I've walked down the street and I've seen a bumper sticker that says, "This car is protected by hyperdimensional elves with tactical nuclear missiles." Slapped on the back of a Datsun with punched out windows. Garbage bags taped over them. And I walk past this and it's like, what? Thermonuclear war? Are you serious? I can't pass this up. Morbid curiosity overrules. I rip the garbage bag off and all I can see in the back seat is a 68-year-old transgender troll wearing a "We Are the World" t-shirt and crotchless yoga panties, flicking two dead miniature baby shit brown Bic lighters at me and going so much for thermonuclear war. I guarantee you want thermonuclear war after you see something like that. But that's not what I came here to talk to you about. I'll just cut to the chase. I'm going straight for the groin, folks. Genitalia, penises and vaginas. I mean, I hope we all got them. Yeah. Anyhow, I did a circumcision joke a while back. It basically consisted of me saying that anybody who decides to mutilate the genitalia of any other living being without their consent, regardless of the reason, should basically be slowly tortured to death and then strung up by piano wire in the middle of town square. And the problem with that was it wasn't exactly a joke because, well, that's how I actually feel about the matter, you know? I don't suppose you've ever considered the possibility that circumcision is the reason why so many men turn into callous, insensitive dicks later on in life? Oh, and look, I'm not sure if circumcision is, well look, you know, I don't really have a problem with circumcision on a religious basis. I just don't think it's intense enough of a traumatic experience to break somebody with, you know? I mean, like, sure, newborn kid, knife the guy in the dick, you know, but this is where the drawing and quartering and the piano wire comes in. You gotta kill his parents in front of him first, right? You know? And maybe break his pinky fingers and stomp him in the face and piss on him. And then I guarantee you've got a broken soul you can install your religious and cultural software viruses onto. Yeah. Daddy, why did you amputate my leg? Well, son, this was a difficult decision for your mother and I, but when I came back from Afghanistan after standing on that landmine, I just, you know, I was thinking of you and me showering together at the community pool, and I just didn't want you to feel weird about the fact that you looked any different than me. No, really, I was at this cocktail party a couple of weeks ago, right? There's this chick from California sitting there, and she's going, "Yeah, but you know, like, I prefer my guys cut, you know, because, like, they last longer." I just wanted to go up to this bitch and slap that Long Island iced tea out of her hand and go, "Yeah, you know, the last time I was in Saudi Arabia, man, those bitches I was raping, whew, sewn 2/3 of the way shut, man, they only tear a certain amount to perfect tightness, you know, for my pleasure." Yeah, I don't know if there really is a nice way to say this, actually, but let's face it, you know, all I'm asking, babe, with this genital mutilation, circumcision fucking situation is, all I'm asking is, can your vagina meet my penis, I don't know, halfway here? I don't see why either of us has to get too caught about it. Yeah. You know, I bet there, at this point in time, there's some meter maid from the Gold Coast going home after smoking too much crack at work. Just had this brilliant idea of going back and circumcising her dildo so that the batteries might last longer. Anyhow, yeah, I developed the last part of that joke on Facebook, and you know, trade secrets, you know, Facebook, trade secrets, Facebook, bad fucking mix, hey. Some other comedian was just like, "Oh yeah, that punchline's great, I'm stealing it." And I was just sitting there going, "Oh fuck. That's the culmination of so much work. Okay, whatever. All right, well, you know, At least I have like pretty much the entire length of it left, and all he got was the little bit at the end. Alright, well, I might cut it off at that then.